Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P1717 relates to an issue with the transmission range switch, specifically the ATP RVS switch in Honda Fit models from 2015 to 2020. This error suggests a problem in the electrical circuit rather than a mechanical issue within the transmission. As a crucial component, the transmission range switch ensures the transmission is aware of its operating mode, such as reverse or drive, and communicates this information to the powertrain control module, PCM. It is typically located on the transmission assembly itself, making it accessible for inspection and testing. Understanding DTC P1717 is essential for diagnosing and resolving problems related to shifting and vehicle operation. The troubleshooting process involves verifying electrical signals and checking the physical connections and components to ensure everything functions correctly. DTC P1717 signifies an issue with the transmission range switch ATP RVS switch, indicating an open or short circuit failure. The transmission range switch is integral to the vehicle's operation, as it informs the powertrain control module, PCM, of the current gear selected. This component is situated on the transmission assembly, allowing it to effectively relay real-time information about gear selection. When the switch exhibits an open or short condition, the PCM cannot receive accurate shifting data, which may lead to improper vehicle performance. The error can only be triggered through electrical issues rather than mechanical faults within the transmission. It is crucial to address this code promptly to ensure reliable gear shifting and vehicle functionality. The possible causes of DTC P1717 primarily revolve around electrical problems rather than mechanical failures. Firstly, issues within the electrical circuit can lead to either an open or short circuit condition that adversely affects the transmission range switch. Poor connections are another frequently encountered issue, where weak or corroded connectors fail to allow consistent signal transmission between the switch and the PCM. Additionally, loose terminals may cause intermittent failures, leading to the erratic behavior of the system. It's essential to diagnose each of these potential causes thoroughly, as they can commonly lead to erroneous shifting and potential vehicle control issues. Paying attention to these elements will help resolve DTC P1717 effectively. The symptoms associated with DTC P1717 can significantly impact the vehicle's performance, creating concerns during driving. One common symptom is inconsistent gear shifts. The vehicle may struggle to shift smoothly between gears, particularly when transitioning into reverse. Additionally, the gear indicator on the dashboard may malfunction, failing to display the correct position, which can confuse the driver. Another critical symptom is that the transmission might not engage at all, leading to difficulty in moving the vehicle. If these symptoms are present, they can point towards a larger electrical issue within the system, necessitating immediate diagnosis and repair to prevent further complications and ensure safe vehicle operation. The first troubleshooting step for addressing DTC P1717 involves verifying the adjustment of the shift cable. Proper adjustment is critical to ensure accurate communication between the gear selector and the transmission range switch. Begin by turning the vehicle to the on mode. This action powers the electrical systems and prepares the diagnostics. Following this, shift the transmission into reverse R position to check the signal thresholds. Utilizing the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, you will need to examine the parameters like the ATR switch and reverse switch, ATP RVS, to see if their current conditions are as expected. If these parameters align with the specifications, it indicates that the system is functioning at that moment, and further investigation into physical connections is warranted. If not, It signals an underlying issue that needs to be diagnosed. For the second troubleshooting step, the focus shifts to the transmission range switch itself. Conduct a thorough test of the switch to confirm whether it is functioning correctly. Should the switch test indicate it is okay, proceed to verify the installation of the switch to ensure it has been mounted correctly, without any obstructions or misalignments. If the switch is not properly installed, correcting this issue should resolve the DTC P1717. If all installation checks pass and the switch is still found faulty, replacement of the transmission range switch becomes necessary, as this component plays a pivotal role in relaying transmission information to the PCM. Replacing it with a new one is essential for restoring proper function and resolving the DTC. The third step in troubleshooting DTC P1717 involves checking for open wires specifically related to the ATP RVS line. Start by turning the vehicle to the off-lock mode. This action ensures all systems are powered down before disconnection. Next, disconnect the transmission range switch 10P connector to access the circuit properly. With the connector removed, switch the vehicle to the on mode, allowing power to flow through the circuit for testing. At this stage, measure the voltage between two test points, specifically between test point 1, number 10 of the 10P connector, and test point 2, body ground. It is crucial to note whether voltage is present. This will allow you to determine if the ATP RVS wire and its connections are functional. The results of this measurement will guide the next steps in resolving the DTC P1717. After the troubleshooting and any necessary repairs, it is essential to conduct a final verification process to ensure that DTC P1717 is resolved. First, take the time to recheck all electrical connections, ensuring that there are no loose terminals or poor connections that could cause future issues. If the PCM software was not up to the latest version, verify that the update has been successfully executed to optimize communication with the transmission range switch. This update is critical, as software versions can affect how the PCM interprets signals. Lastly, confirm that the DTC P1717 no longer appears on the diagnostic tool, signaling that the issue has been effectively addressed and that the system is functioning as intended. To prevent the recurrence of DTC P1717, regular preventive maintenance is crucial. Schedule periodic checks of the vehicle's electrical systems, especially those related to the transmission range switch. These routine inspections will help identify any signs of wear, corrosion, or loose connections before they become major issues. Additionally, keeping the transmission range switch itself in good condition through periodic checks ensures it is functioning optimally. Regular cleaning of electrical connectors helps eliminate dirt and grime that can impede their performance, leading to potential faults. By implementing these maintenance practices, vehicle owners can significantly reduce the likelihood of encountering DTC P1717 in the future, ensuring smoother operation and reliability. In summary, DTC P1717 serves as a critical diagnostic code indicating issues with the transmission range switch ATP RVS switch in the Honda Fit. Understanding that this DTC stems from electrical issues rather than mechanical problems is vital for effective troubleshooting. The focus should be on verifying the shift cable, checking the transmission range switch functionality, and ensuring that all electrical connections are secure. By following a systematic troubleshooting approach, technicians can effectively isolate the problem and implement the necessary repairs. Moreover, preventive maintenance is key to preventing future occurrences of this DTC, ensuring long-term reliability and performance of the vehicle. Therefore, adhering to these diagnostic and maintenance strategies equips vehicle owners with the knowledge needed to manage their Honda Fit effectively. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.